By 5 p.m., Deji had gone to EFCC, picked up VDM, and put him on the phone that Sowore was the one who made it happen. I greeted him and said, no problem. But prior to that, in 2024, Easter Sunday, he was also arrested and had stayed in detention for a long time. Deji called me and said, Baba, I was not in the country, I was in the US. It was my first trip to the US after my 5 years that Buhari kept me in Nigeria. He said, do you know this VDM guy? I don't really know him. He said, they are punishing him. I said, what? What did he do? Oh, he wrote something that some people didn't like. I said, okay, give me a few minutes. I called the DIG. His name is Alabi, DIG Alabi, Deputy Inspector General Police. I said, you are detaining a guy named VDM. He said, Sowore, don't get involved. You don't have to get involved in every case. You don't know the details. I said, I don't know the details. I said, but okay, you're about to be disgraced though, if you don't release this. But he said, Sowore, we do not release people on Easter Sunday. So I asked him a simple question. I said, okay, do you arrest people on Easter Sundays? He said, yes. He said, use the police that you use in arresting to go and release him. He said, no, that he's already in Ekiti. He said, at a party, I could hear music in the background. Call me back 5 times. Deji had gone to the station 5 times at that point. He was going by, he would call me because they kept promising come. The man sent the commissioner of police to go and release VDM on a Sunday, Easter Sunday in 2024. That's the first time I got involved with him.
Baba, for all the times when you release us, no problem. We thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, thank you. Now I want to make something clear. I want to know who is lying. VDM said Sheyi Tinubu was the person that released him when EFCC arrested him. So if you were the one that released him in the first release, it's quite understood. We appreciate you. But that second one, why did they bring yourself in? Number 2, why are you still talking about the matter? Why are you still explaining yourself? I thought you're forming maturity. I've said this since time without number. Being quiet sometimes for some things is not maturity. It's acceptance to guilt. It's acceptance to the fact that you have nothing to say. It's acceptance to the fact that you look foolish about the issues. The fact that, okay, let's say you release VDM. The fact that you release VDM, does that give you the right to actually speak against him when he's being oppressed? It's just like me now, be rattle. Maybe VDM like person who I no like, and the person oppress me, and I talk about him. VDM will come and tell me, say, why I talk about him. Do you understand my point? It's just like Justice Crack. I see you for court. They do. That's because we made a lot of videos. We talk about it before you put head. You do for way sneaking your head, because that same way where you take type during VDM on time, you would have typed in your comment section. You would have typed on your post. You would have talked about it. You would have kicked against it. Why you always being on another Nigerians? They don't start to understand what be the real definition of being manipulative. That day, now that day when I go start to go far. This Mr. Sowore, I so much respect him before. In fact, even till now, I respect him as an elder, according to Shehu. But I feel so disappointed in a lot of things about Sowore. Now see the way they talk. Justice Crack, he had the opportunity to type with his keypad the same way when he type. Because say we don't drag all the before we know we don't run enter go court. You people are acting Nollywood. Combine your movies. We will stream it. Personally, me, I will promote them for YouTube. It is well, oh. One more, this watermelon go well. Anytime when I don't find anything to talk about, and I no see, hey, VDM, hey, what else? The fact that you release people doesn't give you an edge over them. Out of 100 people where they your cartel, will be revolution now, 112 na ex-convicts where you release. It simply means that all of them are not in love with you genuinely. It's as if they owe you that obligation. And that's the thing you expected of VDM. Unfortunately, it didn't work. For real. With or without you, VDM would have been out because everybody was protesting. You talking about you were threatening them to join the protest. That means there was already a protest. And why were you threatening? Why didn't you just join? You were threatening them to join the protest. Oh, wow. You see this on a movie, more can I just do and make it reach 1 hour? Put that for YouTube. Personally, I go stream them. I go promote them.